As the world debates whether humanoid robots are ready for homes, their industrial counterparts are much closer to going mainstream. Heading into 2026, a crop of next-gen humanoids for logistics and factory work are entering the scene while billions of dollars flow into elite research labs, pushing them to become faster, stronger, smarter, and more autonomous. Leihu Robot, one of China's perceived leaders in humanoids, just introduced its most advanced robot yet that can help out in factories and at home. Following right behind it is China's answer to the Terminator. Meanwhile, one of the world's top forklift manufacturers is entering the fray with a wheeled humanoid to sell into its sizable customer base as UBTE unleashes a humanoid full-stack logistics automation system. And in the West, the proliferation of Chinese humanoids is accelerating Amazon's aggressive push to replace hundreds of thousands of human workers with machines. Leihu Robot just launched the 5th iteration of its flagship industrial humanoid with a swappable lower body to switch between bipedal and wheeled locomotion. The Shenzhen Robotics firm says its new Quavo 5 humanoid's modular design is engineered for demanding conditions in modern factories as well as households. Lo shared a 3-minute video showing the robot working in what looks like an automotive plant and a simulated home with a kitchen, living room, and laundry room. The startup is pushing the humanoid into China's industrial workforce after securing more than $200 million in a pre-IPO funding round. The company is heading toward an initial public offering, alongside fellow humanoid robot maker, HJO-based Unit Robotics, and likely Shanghai's Agabot. Spun out of the Harbin Institute of Technology, Leju initially focused on STEM applications. Lu introduced the first version of Quavo, also known as Kuao, in March 2024 as the first humanoid robot to run on Huawei's Harmony OS platform. By July of that year, the humanoid was being tested at Chinese EV maker NIO's Smart Factory for tasks like vehicle assembly and quality control. Lo says Quavo 5 is built for continuous labor with its battery that runs for more than 8 hours per charge. The robot's arms and hands are also interchangeable, so users can choose between dexterous 5-fingered defectors, grippers, or claws, depending on the application. Its body rotates and its height is adjustable for a reach of nearly 212 or 8 ft. The humanoid has a reported payload capacity of 20 kilos or 44 lb, while its upper arm payload is specified at 10 kilos or 22 lb. Lu has not publicly revealed pricing. Quavo robots are honing their skills at Lu's newly established humanoid training center in Beijing that's designed to replicate real factory and service settings. The facility spans more than 10,000 square meters and is expected to generate over 6 million data points to feed into Lu's robot brain. Quavo is one of the leading humanoids emerging from Shenzhen, the booming Chinese tech hub often called the Silicon Valley for hardware. A newer startup, Engine AI, says it's launching its heavyweight, full-sized robotic humanoid inspired by the T800 synthetic human model from the Terminator series imminently. Launched by serial robotics entrepreneur Xiaotong Yang in 2023. Engine set a new benchmark for human-like bipedal locomotion in fall 2024 when it introduced its flagship SE1 robot. Today it's more known for its shorter humanoid, the PM1, which has gone viral for its dancing and acrobatic capabilities. The T800 could be the first humanoid to run on a solid-state battery rather than lithium. Industry analysts predict that solid-state packs will eventually become standard in humanoids because they have higher energy density, enhanced safety, and the ability to handle more charge cycles. The T800 stands 185 cm or about 6 ft and weighs 85 kilos or 187 lb. Though it towers over modern humanoids like Tesla's Optimus, Unit's H2 and 1X Neo, it's only 3 cm shorter than the iconic human-like robot portrayed by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Another Shenzhen robotics leader, UB Tech, is touting its fully automated logistics technology developed through its subsidiary UQI that combines humanoid mobile robots and autonomous vehicles in a single controlled network. The so-called full-stack unmanned logistics solution 2.0 connects Ubex Walker S2 humanoid, an autonomous delivery vehicle, and a family of mobile bots to handle every part of warehouse and factory operations. The system is designed to work around the clock without human intervention, running a continuous 7 days a week, 24-hour loop. At the core of the system is UB TechUp Pilot 2.0 platform, which synchronizes the machines in real time. According to UBTE, the full-stack logistics automation system has been tested at factories in China, including the EV giant BYD's Chang'e Industrial Park. It's now scaling toward wider adoption across manufacturing and retail. In Xi'o, China's top forklift brand is easing itself into the humanoid race with its new wheeled logistics robot. Hensha Group launched its X1 industrial humanoid through its subsidiary Hensha Robotics at SEMAT Asia 2025 in Shanghai. According to Hensha, the X1 uses omnidirectional wheeled movement for fast and stable transport across industrial floors. It has a height-adjustable and foldable body with 23 degrees of freedom for moving and working in tight spaces. The robot's reach extends to 1.88 m or 5.9 in. With both arms, the X1 can lift up to 15 kilos, or 33 lb. Hang says the robot is capable of millimeter-level autonomous navigation accuracy for safe operation in dynamic places filled with humans, forklifts, and moving inventory. It travels at speeds of up to 2 ms or almost 4.12 mph. The X1 is built to work as part of Hensha's smart logistics system that connects automated guided vehicles, autonomous mobile robots, and smart forklifts to help move and organize goods more efficiently. Founded in 1956 and listed on the Shanghai Stock Exchange since 2016, Hensha Group has a sizable customer base to sell the logistics humanoid into. The company manufactures more than 400,000 units annually and exports to over 180 countries. It ranks among the top 8 industrial truck manufacturers with 11% of the global market share. Hensha hasn't revealed pricing for the X1, but its other machines are priced from around $7,000 to more than 60 grand. Meanwhile, in Beijing, researchers are developing a next-generation humanoid control system that enabled this compact unitary robot to pull a car that's about 40 times its own weight. The Beijing Academy of Artificial Intelligence shared this striking 21-second clip on social media to demonstrate the framework called Thor, which is short for Towards Human-Level Whole-Body Reaction. The Unit G1 weighs 35 kilos or 77 lb, while the sedan it's pulling backwards is nearly 1.5 tons. According to the researchers, the robot maintained perfect balance while achieving up to 95 kilos or 209 lb of measured pull force. While most adults can pull a car in neutral across a flat surface fairly easily, the robot moves far smoother and steadier. A human driver remained inside for safety. The G1 has become a popular platform for elite research labs like Amazon FAR, which the tech giant established early in 2025 in its pursuit toward last-mile automation. The team spread across San Francisco and Seattle is building what reports describe as a general-purpose robotics foundation model. As of late, the researchers have been sharing demos to show progress. It's making training humanoids for real-world applications. They've open-sourced frameworks to quickly copy complex physical tasks like carrying boxes and jumping after watching just a few human demonstrations. Rather than scripting motions, the technology refineses and translates human behavior directly into machine control. So, skills learned in the digital world can transfer quickly to the real hardware. As it races to deploy humanoids, Amazon is testing smart glasses for delivery drivers, which industry observers suspect is connected to its humanoid ambitions. In a news release, the company said the wearable system uses computer vision and artificial intelligence to guide drivers to doorsteps, scan packages, and capture proof of delivery. The AI-powered eye-ear is being tested by hundreds of drivers across North America. Each delivery performed by the workers wearing the smart specs generates rich data including visuals, walking patterns, lighting conditions, and environmental obstacles. This is the exact type of real-world data that's coveted for training autonomous systems like drones and humanoid robots to interpret complex human spaces. These aren't just glasses, they're tiny training camps strapped to my face. Every time I drop a package, the lenses map the steps, the map, even where the pumpkin sits. That data zips up to the cloud where our humanoid pal downloads the playbook. Next thing you know, the massive data set could feed into a model that trains digital twins of robots in simulation to prepare them for real-world applications. So, the workers could ultimately be training their robotic replacements that Amazon is notably eager to deploy. A vest-mounted controller houses the system's main electronics, a swappable battery for all-day use, and a button for emergencies. As Amazon explains it, the setup lets drivers do their job without constantly checking their phones, while onboard artificial intelligence quietly learns their routes, actions, and surroundings. Amazon showcased the glasses amid reports that the Seattle-based juggernaut plans to avoid hiring more than 600,000 workers by 2033 by automating 75% of its operations. Citing leaked internal documents, the New York Times reported that Amazon intends to cut roughly 175,000 jobs by 2027 as part of that shift. Amazon is on a robotics tear. It boasts that its robot fleet has grown from 750,000 to more than 1 million units in 2025 alone, putting it on the verge of having a larger robotic fleet than its workforce of 1.5 million people. Robots now handle a massive share of tasks, including sorting, lifting, packaging, and moving goods inside fulfillment centers. The company was one of the first tech giants to explore humanoid robotics at scale when it began testing Digit by Agility Robotics for logistics work in 2023. Agility, whose humanoid robot factory in Salem, Oregon, scales to 10,000 units annually, is one of the companies Amazon is reportedly considering for its last-mile automation initiative. Humanoid robots are also creeping their way into households. The well-funded Silicon Valley startup 1X Technologies broke the internet by opening pre-orders for its humanoid helper and companion for homes. Subscribe the channel AI Unlocked. Thanks for watching.